to 1111 Overland. I'm Jeremy, and today I'm heading south. South to a place I've never been before and I've always wanted to go to. It's the Overland Expo in Flagstaff, Arizona. The gathering of hundreds of overland enthusiasts sharing what they love, learning about new things. There's a great expo there, supposedly. I'm not sure what to expect, honestly. I've seen some videos, I've heard people talk about it, and I'd have to go. An opportunity presented itself to hop in the Jeep and head south, so I'm all loaded up and I'm on my way. I still have several more hours of freeway driving to go. Not sure where I'm going to stay tonight. I might stay down at the expo, or I might camp out on the Grand Canyon. I don't know. It's fun to just kind of be on the road and try and explore something new. So here I go. Let's have another adventure. The drive continues on, and it's been enjoyable seeing new parts of the country that I've never seen before. Mountains and plains and fields and cliffs and rocks. I don't think I've ever been on this road before, and it's always fun to see new places. Got about another 3.5 hours to go, so I'm about halfway. Should put me there around 4 o'clock if I keep on going straight through. We've gotten to a much cooler elevation. It's 82 degrees outside, and we're above 7,000 feet right now, driving through the tops of the mountains of Arizona. And there are pine trees everywhere, evidence of forest fires in many of these trees. Looks like there were some very large forest fires that came through here, because almost no tree seems to be untouched from a little bit of char on its bark. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful drive, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Looks like we still have about 3 hours to go in our trip, but if this is how the drive is going to go, I don't mind. After coming through a beautiful canyon, we are passing the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument, and it's just a series of large red cliffs off in the distance. Makes for some beautiful driving. The road is lined with these amazing orange flowers that almost make it look like the fields are on fire. Windshield gets pretty buggy. It's pretty important to wipe it off really good every time you get gas, otherwise you end up with some awful camera work. Sorry about that. As I pass the Vermilion Cliffs, I look off to the south and I can see what looks like it's likely the beginning of the Grand Canyon. I'm not exactly sure how far it comes out to the road, or if it's visible from the road here, but it's a very large canyon, whatever it is. You can kind of start to see it. Got to cross Navajo Bridge, which was really beautiful and kind of a welcome change. I was driving through these canyons, I come around the corner, all of a sudden crossing an amazing bridge. That was a lot of fun. Well, I'm about 30 minutes outside of my destination, and as I come up into these mountains, it looks like Flagstaff might be under a little bit of cloud cover, which isn't a problem. I'm adequately prepared for rain. It's just not always fun to set up your tent in the rain. It'll be interesting to see if we get dumped on tonight. I looked at the weather forecast before I left, and it said Flagstaff was supposed to get some 30% chance of showers until about 4 o'clock today. It's almost 4 o'clock now, and those definitely look like they're not going anywhere. So maybe the weather forecast was delayed. I'll have to check an updated version, but makes for a beautiful view as I come into town. Well, made it to Flagstaff, and wouldn't you know, we're at Maverick, and I got pump 11. 11s are everywhere. 1111 Overland. Subscribe. I'm gonna fill up here, and then we're gonna head over to the park and see what kind of camping there is there, and if we should camp there or somewhere else. This is a little unusual. This is festival style camping. So you're gonna be within 6 feet of your neighbor. You can go wherever you want. And they're like, just, you know, it's first come, first serve. Just go find a spot. Which is a little tricky because there's not many spots in here. Maybe I just need to drive around a little more, but this particular place where I pulled in, it's very packed. Well, I found a decent spot, snuggled in between 3 different Jeeps. So I've got a nice Rubicon over there, a Willys over here, and another Mojave edition over there. So a little bit of everything. I'll show you my little spot. So all leveled out, and it's time to set up camp. Now, I don't normally set up my awning, but as there's a possibility of rain, and I'm going to be here for a couple days, I figure why not set it up? I have it. I need to use this stuff, right? So camp is all set up, dinner's ready, and just wanted to give you a quick little look at my setup. Got my table here, ready to go with JetBoil, hot chocolate in the morning, maybe some oatmeal. My fridge is there, all my camping gear. As we whip around, I've got a nice little place to sit, and of course, there's the tent up top with my little couch console, ready to watch a movie or something like that as dusk comes down, get nice and cozy. Well, I had a good dinner, set my tent up, and I spent a little time with the little newspaper thing that they gave me, going through the exhibitor list, marking off things that I definitely wanted to check out and see, going through the schedule of events, mapping out what shows I wanted to, or what sessions I wanted to go check out. Got quite a few like eating ones, how to cook, things like that. I'm not a bad cook, but I'd love to see some ideas of overland specific cooking and camping ideas. There's also one session called EVs and the Future of Overlanding, which I thought might be interesting. Electronic vehicles are very inspiring to me, and I'm very interested to see what kind of stuff might be coming in the future. And you know, my intention would be at some point to get like a 4xe and turning it into an overland rig, so be interesting to see it. There's also some stuff about route planning that I'd love to check out. So yeah, should be an interesting day tomorrow. Starts early, 8 a.m. So I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. I'll probably tinker around with my little Jeep a little bit this evening, and then go check out the expo first thing in the morning, nice and early after breakfast. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like it, and give us a little like or whatever, but appreciate it. Again, this is day one of Overland Expo. My name is Jeremy, and this is 1111 Overland.